I guess you played over at OU last year. What do you remember about being in the regional? You guys, I think it was 5-3 game, right, or something like that.
It was. They have a good fan base. It's not an easy place to go and play, but I know there's a lot of Arkansas fans that have already purchased their tickets and are going to be there. That's going to help us out a lot. They're a tough team. They're great, and you can see that in their accomplishments. But we're going to just have to be ourselves this weekend. If we believe in ourselves the way that we have all season, then nothing is unaccomplishable for us.
What have you thought about the impact of your all's freshmen? You've had some pretty good freshmen.
Yes, absolutely. Our freshmen are incredible. They don't play like freshmen, as Coach Steifel has mentioned. They just have this confidence about them that kind of exudes over to the whole team. They just believe in themselves. They keep it simple. They play the game that they've always played. They don't make it any bigger than it is, and they don't act like freshmen on the field. They play with confidence and poise always, and they don't ride the highs and lows of the game. They just do their thing.
You know, Hannah, I guess she set a school record for RBIs. What do you think about what makes her a good hitter?
Hannah is just incredibly poised at the plate. She is ready for any challenge, and she is a very great competitor. She learns really well pitch to pitch, not just at bat to at bat, but has the ability to learn pitch by pitch. If a pitcher beats her with one pitch, she's ready for it the next time. And she also just has a really good knowledge of the game and knows what's needed in what situations. She knows when a deep fly ball is what we need to score a run, or if she can get something done by just putting something on the ground on the right side of the field. She just has this knowledge that helps her accomplish that.
You know, Coach Deifel's got quite a bit of history with OU, going back to her playing days at Cal and when she was a GA there. How do you think that helps you guys, just her knowledge of that program?
Coach Deifel has a ton of knowledge of the game in general, but just her knowledge of the coaching staff and kind of how they play is going to be great for us, and I think it kind of gives us a leg up on their pitching staff. She knows pitching so well. She's our pitching coach here. As you can see, she's done a great job with our pitching staff. So her knowledge of kind of how they like to pitch the game is going to be really big for us and gives us an advantage. And then how to pitch them as well. She kind of knows their hitters. She knows their kind of hitting philosophy. So she's going to know how to beat them at the plate.
Kayla behind the plate, what's she done for you guys?
Kayla plays really selfless, and she plays really fearless. She does not let herself get down after mistakes. She's really great at just moving on to the next pitch, the next play, the next at bat. Kayla Green is just incredibly poised, like the rest of our freshmen, but she's also just extremely selfless. She's not out there trying to get the attention on herself. She's there putting the attention back on her pitchers, back on her defense, and then back on the rest of our offense when she's hitting.
Have you had a chance to kind of take a step back and think about where the program was when you first got here to where it is now?
Right, I have, and it's absolutely incredible. When you look back to the first 2 seasons that I had here, 1 win in SEC, to seeing where we are now, it's just really unbelievable when you look at it that way. But then when I kind of zoom back in and focus on this team and look at what we've done all year and know like where we started this year, we absolutely had all the belief in the world that we could be where we are now. We never doubted it, and we didn't let the failures of the past hold us back this year. And I think that's really been huge for our success. We didn't come into this year thinking, we could do it, but this is where we were last year, the year before, and I don't really know. We had all the belief in the world that we could get this done, that we could be where we are right now.
Is there anything you can say about Mary you hadn't already said? Or I guess she's a finalist for this National Freshman of the Year award. What do you think about that? What do you thought about her season and what she did last weekend?
Yes, that's absolutely incredible and doesn't surprise me at all. We have this new thing on our team where instead of saying unbelievable when something great happens, we say it's totally believable because we know that we can do it. So her being in that position is completely believable. She deserves it. She works her butt off, and she's just so composed and so great for our team, and she's lifted us to whole new heights that couldn't have even been imagined in the past. So she's been huge for us, and she deserves it.
As a team, what have you guys done to be able to turn this program around so quickly?
I think the biggest thing that we've done is learn to believe in ourselves, believe that we can do it. Since I've been here, this program has had great talent. You look at Devin Wallace, who was here my freshman year, and she has several offensive records and is in the record books for all different types of offensive categories. So we had talent in the past. I just think the belief wasn't there. We didn't have the confidence that we could do it, and also our team just didn't click together as well. What these coaches have done since they've come in is they've taken us on a retreat at the beginning of the year where we just learn about each other on a deeper level. It's deeper than softball. It's a personal relationship with each girl on the field. So that relationship that we have with each other outside of softball is big, and then just believing that we have all the talent to get this done and never doubting our abilities.
Where did you guys go on the retreat?
Oh goodness, where did we go? Do you know what the place we went? I can't remember. Oh, it was Elkins. It was Elkins, Arkansas. And we stayed just in this big cabin, and we pretty much stayed there the whole time. I think it stormed most of the time this year. We went on a little hike, but most of the time was just spent playing games and then different activities to build trust within each other, kind of learn about each other on a deeper level.
You didn't do that thing where you like have to fall and somebody catches you?
2 years ago we did. We did do that, actually. It was
Okay.
pretty entertaining.
Okay.
Some girls trying to work up to that.
Okay. Did you find that was a good bonding exercise? Or?
I do. I think it was really good comic relief for us. Some girls had a really hard time working up to wanting to fall off that ledge, but other girls jumped. I jumped right in. I didn't wait for the go ahead, and I kind of got in trouble. But
I guess did you find the whole retreat process to be a good bonding?
Yes, absolutely. The retreat process is huge for us each year, and the freshmen come in looking forward to it. And like, why can't we do it earlier? But yeah, it's absolutely huge for us learning about each other. Outside of softball, we spend all day together on the softball field doing drills and working through those hard workout times and hard practice times, but getting outside of that and getting to learn about each other's lives and where we come from is really big.
Seeing what you guys did last year at OU, where you gave them arguably their toughest postseason game, how does that help you this year?
It helps us a lot. It helps definitely our older girls a lot. I think our freshmen get to come in with this just fresh, clean slate, having no expectations, just going in and playing their game. I think that's great for them, but for us, we always play OU close. It's always a tough game. I think we've always just gone in like, so what? They're ranked higher than us. We have no expectations here. Let's play free and let's just go do our thing. So it's definitely big for us knowing that we have done that in the past. We've always played them well, so they better look out.
The pressure was kind of on you guys last week because you're at home, you're the favorite, and you guys obviously handled that well. Now, is it cool to have an underdog role? I mean, the pressure's not on you all the time.
Yeah, it is kind of fun just to go in with no expectations, and we like to sneak up from behind and surprise people. It's kind of been the story of this program, and we're looking forward to finishing it out that way.
In all these, big, high pressure and now new situations you guys find yourselves in, how important is just the looseness and fun of your dugout?
Oh, it's absolutely huge. Our best games are when our dugout and our team is just loose and goofy. There's a lot of footage of our team just being crazy on TV. Autumn Storms with their Transformer gear on. But just looking in there and seeing that everyone's chill and relaxed, it helps everyone to just take a deep breath and just remember to play the game the way that you always have and not make it bigger than it is.
Mary didn't want to give a speech down there when Coach announced that she was national finals for National Freshman of the Year. What's that say about kind of her selfless nature?
Mary's not out there worried about her statistics. She wants to win games, and that's her mindset on the field. If we're not winning, then she doesn't care how great of a game she had. It really doesn't matter to her. She wants to win for this team. So yeah, her not wanting to give a speech, it just goes right along with that. She doesn't care about her statistics for herself. She's here for the team. She wants to win. She wants to go all the way for the team, not for herself.
Is that retreat? Is that something you guys have done like all three pre-seasons with Courtney?
We've done it the last 2 seasons, so last year and this year.
And then what time of the year do you do it?
We do it at the beginning of the spring when we come back from Christmas break.
Okay.
We practice for 2 or 3 days really hard, and then we get to go away for a couple days with the team.
So you do it in January sometime?
Yes.